So, as you guys know, I have my lively show called Girl Problems, and a lot of the comments were about periods. And I thought to myself, well, let's make a video dedicated to periods. So I partnered up with Tampax to create this video for you guys. So I looked through a lot of the comments on Musical.ly and Instagram and Twitter, and I'm going to answer like the most frequently asked questions. I got my paper here. Let's begin. So the first one is, how often should I change my tampon? So usually I would say like 6 to 8 hours. I feel like that's like the normal amount of time that you should have it in. But yeah, it probably wouldn't be comfortable to leave it in for that long either. So just make sure that like 6 to 8 hours. Question number 2. Does putting in a tampon hurt? So, I mean, the first time it might be a little awkward, but they really shouldn't hurt. But, here, let me show you. So for these, it comes with like a nice little plastic applicator, so it doesn't hurt. And here, I'll even open it up for you guys so you can see. So this is the Tampax Pocket Pearl, and it's plastic, so it makes for an easy insert, so it shouldn't hurt. And yeah, it just makes it a lot easier. And it's tiny too, so that you can put it in your bag. I mean, if you put it in and it doesn't feel right, you probably just don't have it in the right way, and you should just probably just start over and do it again. Or if it doesn't feel right, you're probably just nervous to put it in. But these make it really easy, so there you go. Okay, so question 3. How do you even use a tampon? So this question was asked a lot, but so since you asked me, I'm going to tell you. So again, this is the Tampax Pocket Pearl. So basically you open it up, and then you can pull it out and hear the snap so that you know that it's locked and it's ready. And then you go like this, and then you push this up, and then, yeah, and then, well, sorry, I don't have enough hands. And then it just goes out, and then you throw this away, you wrap it up, you throw it away or something. And then there you have it. It's in there. And no, it doesn't fall out. No, do not cut the string if this is your first time. I know, yeah, don't cut the string. That would be awful. But yeah. Okay, so once it's in there and then it's been like 6 to 8 hours, like I said before, then it's time to take it out, and it's very easy to take out. There's a string there, and all you do is you take the string and then you slowly pull it out. Don't pull it out fast because that probably will just scare you. But take it out slowly and then wrap it up and throw it away. Do not flush it because it's not good for your toilet, I don't think. And don't flush it, but yeah, it's really easy to take out, really easy to put in, and it's really easy to take everywhere because it's so tiny. So there you go. I'm going to show you how it reacts in liquid. So after you take it out or put it in, show you with this. Once it's in there, it expands. So let me go like this. And it gets bigger so that it doesn't leak and that it absorbs everything. This blue braid right here catches any like potential leaks and really helps you from not having any accidents. So the 4th question is, should I be afraid of toxic shock syndrome? So I want to make sure that I got this question correct for you guys because I'm not a doctor, and I looked up this on the Tampax website. So it says that it's very rare, but there's a risk with any type of tampon. Knowledge is power when it comes to your health. 1 in 100,000 women report of a case of TSS associated with tampons each year. Symptoms of TSS are similar to the flu, like nausea, high fever, a rash, vomiting. If you're using any tampon and have any of these symptoms, take your tampon out and call your doctor. Now, don't be afraid because I'm using the word risk, because it's such a small percent of like this happening. It's very rare. So I'm just saying, just don't use a bigger tampon than you need. Question number 5. How do you know which tampon size to use? So it really just depends. During your whole cycle, your flow changes. So actually there's, on the box, it has light, which is just like if your flow is just like really light. And then the next one would be regular. And then super. And then super plus, and then ultra. So all of these, so it goes from lightest to heaviest. And you could just look on the box, but since your flow changes like throughout the whole cycle, you could just figure out which one you need to use which days. Question 6. What are some tampon safety tips? So I kind of went over this before, but changing your tampon every 6 to 8 hours, and also using the absorbency that you need. Like, don't use a bigger tampon than you need to. I think those are the 2 basic ones, and the 2 probably just like ones that you really need to be cautious or just aware of. So yeah, those are some safety tips. Okay, so I know talking about tampons and periods, it can be like a little uncomfortable, usually sometimes, but this is why I had to make this video for you guys, because I wanted to make sure that you guys had like a safe place to just like learn about it and know what to do. Thanks again to Tampax for sponsoring this video. I hope I covered most of your questions and that it was helpful. Go out and get the Tampax Pocket Pearl.